Hi, Redeemer, Cedar Rapids. Thanks for tuning in to this latest building update. So, a couple things really quickly. We had a meeting with the City Planning Commission this past week with Premise, the design build firm, as well. And the whole point of that meeting was basically to approve what's called a major design exemption request. So, the city has all these, requirements and zoning and all that stuff. And one of the requirements they had down in that area was that any new commercial building had to have 33% what they call fenestration or window openings on any side of the building that faced this major streets. That's a lot of glass and a lot of money. So we basically applied for an exemption, which would mean that they could obviously make us exempt from that. And they cut that down in half, so that helps, number one, with saving some money on that stuff, but also you don't necessarily want a gym full of a lot of glass. So long story short, the city approved that. Now technically there's two more rounds of meetings that has to go through, but according to Premise and their experience, it's basically like a rubber stamp, so praise God for that. And so Premise is continuing to work on design and bids and things like that. So we all just kind of in a bit of a lull right now, right? I asked Premise, when are we going to break ground? And you've got to go through, like I said, a couple rounds of approval still with the city, and get the design and build done. And here's what Premise is saying right now: late July or early August, right? So as usual, the timelines get longer than you would expect. It seems like they never get shorter. But hey, we'll just trust the Lord's timing in that, and that's what it is. So, and that could change again. That's their best estimate right now. Late July, early August, break ground. And then, the updates will start being a lot more dynamic. Right now, we're just kind of waiting, right? And dealing with the city and the design and all that. But come August, July, I'm excited to see some of these things start to develop, and I'll be on site giving updates and things like that. So, one last thing: I've had people ask me, can they still pledge? And the answer is yes. We obviously did a couple months of pushing that pretty hard, and but there are members in the body who haven't participated, haven't pledged, and are expressing desire to. And I would just encourage you all to consider that. This is our thing. This is our facility. Now the question is, well, isn't it fully funded? Well, the answer is no. We hit our goal, which was 80%. We had a pledge goal of 625,000. And we said, if we hit 80% of that, we feel like we haven't moved forward. And that's what we hit. So there's still some room there to get some more pledges in. And the reality is, if we can get more than we anticipated, then we can borrow less. So the point is this: participate. If you want to be a part of that, let me know. We'll get you a pledge link, and we'll get that out. And if you're a new member, also, if you've joined since, the pledge period ended, there's still an opportunity, obviously, for us to be involved in that. So that's it right now. Feel free to reach out to me, any part of the building team. If you want to know who that is, I'm not going to list them all right now. I've done that before, but let me know, and I'll shoot you a text or something with everyone on that team. So let's be in prayer that this would bear fruit, come to fruition, and just, again, the mission, right? The mission with Youth for Christ, that would just, God would multiply, right? Magnify, and that we would be able to do more together than we can apart. So, all right, Redeemer, we'll see you soon.